Stand to, MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of MechWarrior 5? No, obviously. BattleTech Advanced 3062, made by the lovely and talented Bloody Doves, as we continue our campaigns with Bubba's Boyz. And recently we have managed to pick up a brand new Hunchback, which we're going to build. Unfortunately, I can't put the Gauss rifle onto it. That won't be too much of a problem. Yes, Sprog, a personal connection. By the way, if you want the most personal connection, make sure you check on down below. You'll notice several urban mechs, much like the one on my t-shirt. They will take you to different places in our community, including to our Discord, where we can chat and hang out and have that personal connection that we talked about. You need three of 5 4N parts to use the other parts to make it. You need 1/2 the mech variant. Oh, okay. Well, we still are going to have a 5P or a 4P, so that'll work out, more or less. By the way, make sure you say hi to YouTube after all. They did just come back. It's been 2 days since they've seen you, so obviously they miss you. By the way, am I peeking out on my mic a lot? We've been messing around with a little bit on that, and I've been trying to keep track of it. So we didn't have any pilot injuries, which was great, which was grand. I'm super happy about it. You're going to get a piloting bonus. You can't go up guts. Gives you overheat threshold. Very useful. Do not kill yourself. Yes, disco back is the best back. I think, ooh, do I want that overheat threshold? Since heat is so much more of an important thing. What is this level? This is a... Oh, does it not show you in this mod? That's unfortunate. 2 days we've lost time. We've been abducted by aliens. Indeed, the aliens came. You were not happy at the end of it. Alright, we'll give him the guts up. Kaeger did not fight in that battle. Reldex did, and Reldex will continue to get, you know, the base level of competency required for any pilot in my company. So we'll get her up a little bit, or I suppose him. Talik. Hey! Talik finally getting what I was looking for. Sensor. Wait, doesn't Talik already have sensor lock? What was he driving? The Spider, right. So he's going to be up close and personal with people. Unsteady threshold, gunnery. Oh, that gunnery is so tempting. I want the sensor lock. He bounces around enough that the sensor lock is probably more useful. Tosses the security. That's it. I need my agent. Oh, the war went through the solar flare. Alright, and yeah, Rekar, I think, is the first pilot to achieve basic competency. Congratulations to Rekar. Aside, of course, from, you know, Bubba and the overpowered pilots that we start with that we're slowly selling and getting rid of. So we can only have the lovely and talented people who support the stream. Alright, back to the mech bay. Let's fix everything. So the Griffin actually did take a nasty-ish hit, I think. No major crits, though. Yeah, lost another gosh darn double heatsink. I do not have a replacement double heatsink for that. So that's a ton open, but I had been talking about, you know, getting rid of one of these so I could get something else. What can you also put on my mech? Supercharger? He does not run that very often. Jump jets? He's already full. Ammunition? Definitely could use some. Not gonna lie, he could have used a little bit more LRM ammo. Armor is... Sure, we could do that. Yeah. Let's armor up the side. I have no idea why it's not fully maxed armor. Okay, if I click too fast, it freaks out. So we're gonna armor up that. Actually, we also need some center torso armor. That way we can tank a little bit of heavy fire. Can you tell which side I care about and which side I really don't? It's an instantaneous repair. Hello, Shadow Swordmaster. Welcome back to the stream. Glad you could hang out with us. Armor or some more ammo is all I really do. Ah, yes. Thank you for the point out. It's actually very important. So that'll take 1 day to repair that, which is, you know, not too bad at all. We have the Spider. The Spider actually did lose an actuator, but it doesn't matter because the Spider doesn't use arm actuators. So that'll be also a 1 day repair. Nice, quick, and easy. Did I get any... Well, I got some medium lasers, machine guns, and a tag, and a snub nose. Gotta get that snub PPC into something. Could put it into the party pack, actually. Or they just go back. Ah! I just made this entire speech about how you name hunchbacks, and now I can't keep it straight. Make sure repair the torso structure damage. Did I miss something? Do I need to go back and cancel a repair? Heatsink. Old Reliable losing his heatsinks. He actually does need them. They were quite important because the moment we lost the heatsink, we started cooking. Not super cooked, but it was there. Put it in the center torso just for a little bit extra defense. This mech is actually pretty reasonable. Now we're good? Alright. We're doing okay with the unpleasantness, the thing that I'm not allowed to say, otherwise doom will come upon me. I think I'm alive. So for P, I think the P would be party variant, but not. Just so many lasers, though. Alright, so I actually kind of want to trash the urban mech. Like, I know we started with an urban mech, and it's kind of a meme that apparently we love urban mechs, but I need room, and I don't have it. Wait, am I seriously not working on an Argo upgrade? Not working on an Argo upgrade. What is this? Oh yeah, we're saving up like 900,000 Seebles. The silver bullet one? No. I was planning on selling the R60M. Or the R61. Because it's just a standard R60, AC-10. That would make life nice and easy. That'll give us room to have a Hunchback. Trash the trash can. Oh, no love at all for the little guy. Alright, we'll drop him down to the bottom. Oh yeah, I forgot he doesn't have the shift click. I got the reverse hold, the non-holy one. Ah, apparently it's holy now. Yes, we'll get some money back, which is good. And then we'll make some money, because we're going to scrap it. 285,000 Seebles is quite nice. Scrap that sucker. And come back to repairs and get me a Hunchy.
That mech is ready to fight.
Yes. Behold. Wait, does it seriously come fully kitted? Oh god, talk about easy mode. Get a real mech to carry the silver bullet. Give it to the Icarus. I don't think we'll do that. Yeah, that's the thing. Was there an option I was supposed to click? Bloody, I love you, but come on, man. This is easy mode. Give mechs to people in completely trashed states so they've got to reconstruct them. Although I suppose, no, Bloody is trying to go for the nice little even between Rogue Tech and Vanilla, but this is good, be happy. It is a fantastic mech. I mean, don't get me wrong, Hunchbacks are great. They really are good. Hushin kills stuff. Alright, let's wait, what, 4 days, 5 days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I gotta pull the spider out for it. Although the Icarus 2 is kind of meh. Show ML stats. Alright, let's show the medium laser stats. Stroke is a bit of a connoisseur for medium lasers. The medium laser does a grand total of 20 damage, so these are Rogue Tech medium lasers, unfortunately. 1 ton, 10 heat. So they have 1 more heat and 5 less damage to what they're supposed to have. Because we can't have nice things. He says foreseen not like it. Oh, I'm so tempted to rip them out so I can put in like the put in the snub. But that would be too much of a trade-off. Still, 8 medium lasers is a bit of a boast to have, as well as, of course, the small on top. So let's go chill, fix the mechs, well, fix our pilots. We will have our stuff done more than in time. Come on, tick for old reliable, lovely. So that'll be all of our mechs back and ready to rock. Indeed, spider goes to the back. You can go there. You can go there. Oh no, I already started. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna be able to drop down with a nice little force on top of the enemy. So command center, give me a mission. Let's kill things. I love the head mount itself. Oh, I kind of hate it. Not gonna lie. The raiding party or trap is sprung. 2 of 9 is a little bit not great. Although it is a powerful mech. So now might actually be the best time to go after it, but I kind of want to do raiding party. 2.5 skull. No, we'll do raiding party just to get a little bit more cash. More cash infusion. We also are building up a store of parts that we're going to be able to sell soon. And put in the 4 Papa. And let's... Well, no, we're going to bring Talik. Actually, no, K-Ogre is actually here. Who can he swap out for? Did somebody say party? K-Ogre. And Talik will swap out for Reldex. Is Reldex here? I haven't seen him say anything. So, Reldex, you have like 10 seconds or so before I am going to swap you out so that Talik can drive an urban mech. Getting Rotick to work again is such a pain. Yeah, I saw the instructions in the that she had on the announcements channel, it's like, yeah, now you have to go into your registry and delete this. It's like, the what? Just put me into another mech that wants to eat headshots. Well, hopefully you will not have the disco back blown up. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I've gotta. I'm sorry, I'll try not to do that joke again, but still. I just need to come around and mess with this. I don't know which way the game goes. I'll have to mess with this more. Rendered like 3? I don't have those cache files. Put me into... Yes, the brand new, probably actual in terms of raw damage, most powerful mech that we have. Just saying. It's fine like that all along. Yes. That registry clearing is very common. We blame HBS for storing stuff in a weird spot. Alright, let's go kill people. Death, destruction, after all, the YouTube people deserve to have a little bit of action in their lives. They're gonna have to get used to not immediately jumping into missions. I kind of feel bad for them. To a certain extent. Bubba. Bubba in old reliable. Can't wait till you see things.
Alright, let's get down to it.
Have text in the background is great. Now the one thing we're going to have to remember is that Hunchbacks are not exactly known for their speed. Neither are urban mechs, but you know, that's kind of... Wow, actually no, it's perfectly fine. 4.6 apparently goes a heck of a lot farther than I thought it did. Is it the new reliable? It is indeed. It has a large pulse laser and a UAC-5, but the name was paid for. Paid for in C-bills. If you check down below, you'll notice that you have a little number that continually seemingly ticks up. The more you talk, the more it ticks. And that is your C-bill count. This is what we decided to call our channel points because it seemed to make a heck of a lot more sense given how much MechWarrior we play on the channel. And I believe 30,000 or 3,000 or something like that C-bills, you can pick a name for a mech and it changes. What are you going to build? At 100,000 C-bills, you get to design a mech, and I have to make a good faith effort to use it. So, TikTok. So, unfortunately, Rekgar has been, his guns have been somewhat spiked. He intends to give me an internal combustion engine mech. However, I don't think those are in this mod, so I've been able to avoid that one. Just about 80,000 more points to build and name a mech. What will happen? Well, the more you chat, apparently. I think also it gives rewards to the first person for bits and the first person to sub or give subs or something like that. So, per month. Rekgar used that to get himself ahead a little bit. Yeah, I was quite happy with how the little icon came out. I was absolutely chuffed to bits. So let's get old reliable up on a hill. He does, of course, have a large pulse laser. Although it's not a clan large pulse laser, so that may end up causing problems. So get our people in position. We need the Hunchback up close. It's our new brawler.
Affirmative.
And for streaks of watching. Cool. We will have artillery. It will happen. I'd love to have artillery. Seabills are maybe no navigation. No guts, no galaxy. Exactly.
Copy that.
But as long as Bloody doesn't make artillery too powerful, it'll be good.
I'm here.
If Bloody takes too many lessons from Rogue Tech's arrows, it will be bad. Sorry, Jade, but God, arrows, they just ruin the game. They really do. Because once you have them, everything's on easy street. I'll stop complaining. After all, we have love and joy to currently engage with. Bring out the big guns? Yes. Although the UAC-5 is only doing... Oh yeah, it does 10 less damage than the standard autocannon, which I feel is not cool. Just because I like the fact that the gun should be doing double. I'm complaining a lot. Why am I complaining so much? We're about to ruin somebody's week. I should be cheering. Having a relatively good time. So let's go do that. I'm going to use the Griffin to get in close. This is an idea. I never said it was a good idea, but it is an idea. It's a terrible idea, actually. I'm going to have the Griffin and the Hunchback swap places. Really, the Griffin should be sticking back up here with the LRMs and ERPPCs. Got another unknown mech on scopes.
What now?
And the urban mech is just going to take like 6 weeks to actually get to the target. We got to get a bigger engine in this thing. Wonder how much more of an engine I could do if I put the light engine into it. Maybe the Icarus needs a light engine, so I can put in a bigger engine, so I can put in more jump jets.
No sweat.
Because it's a pretty cool design. I don't want to just remove it. Especially, I'm a huge fan of big ballistics. So having a big ballistic mech in my company is always something that's high on my list of priorities.
I'm on the clock. What do you
Ooh,
want?
we got somebody moving at F. That's an interesting problem.
Waiting
Right,
for
guard, get out of there. Because you're currently blocking people. You're gonna take a peek. Let's go find out what we actually ran into. Time to sell the Irby. We're not in that position just yet. Oh. Oh my. Yeah, about that. That's a 70-ton battle mech. At one point, Orions were considered assaults.
I'm on the clock.
Actually, no, they might not be. Thunderbolts were, but I'm not sure about Orions. Yeah, so life is about to become an interesting problem. Could even drop the small laser for some extra space. That's actually a really good idea. I like that idea.
Sober enough to line this up.
Okay, we're hitting some targets, but life is not sweet at the moment. Alright, get across the river.
On the move.
Be ready to do anything in the next turn. Yep. Daddy's coming. And he brought the big guns. Part of Orion is Terraband? I know. But don't let me play up the fact that it's a 70-ton mech shade. Ruining my party. Speaking of party, Kyogre's about to bring the disco. As soon as I can get him in range.
Going as fast
Once I
as
get the Urban Mech up on top of this hill, he'll probably just be able to shoot down at the rest of the target. Use your greasy fast lightning speed.
What can I do for you?
That would be one description of our speed, yes. I don't know if it's an accurate one, but it would be one. Let's go see what his other target is. How are you, buddy? What are you? Oh, it's a Commando 2D. That's kind of adorable.
Got it.
Blip blip. We'll go the Curitan way. PPCs as you close in, MRMs at medium range and open the armor and melee. Oh, I kind of like how you think. Just because I'm a fan of all of those weapon systems. Okay. So, you have a lot of ammunition stored in a very centralized location. Not gonna lie, think it's a bad idea. But you do you. So is Shade casting Shade? He might be. The Irby will get here eventually. Later Curitan mech designs are great. They are. Really, everything Grand Dragon and up actually starts becoming really good. So. Kurita gets a really terrible rap, partially because they're kind of terrible people. But they're mechs. Really, really nice. More missiles! Oh, I was hoping for the ammunition crit. Okay. Let's bring the party, baby.
On my way. Double time.
I'm gonna be pairing him with clan mechs when I start building my Ghost Bird Dominion forces for tabletop. Interesting. Let's make him explode for his sins. Well, we got a 30% chance to hit, so... Wow! A 30% chance and we only missed twice. That's pretty good. And then, of course, you know, we ate an AC5 for our trouble, but I can work with the fact that we managed to hit absolutely everything. Talik,
No.
please, Talik, we need your gun. I need you to get here. On the double. On the sensor lock. Nobody's in range. Plus, like him. That way you steal those mechs. I would love to steal these mechs. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. Currently working on a strategy that I don't think is gonna work out.
High road.
Push all the buttons. Oh yes, all the buttons to be pressed. Actually, sensor lock, because he ain't moving anytime soon. Gonna have everybody easily able to shoot him. What if I just start like opening up all of his armor? If he'll respond to that or not. It's a surprisingly effective commando. I shouldn't be surprised, but I am.
I'm on the clock.
Bubba.
What do you want?
Yes, Bubba, get to his other side now. Now we're just gonna hound him.
One attitude adjustment.
Good job. Very happy with that. What I really need to do, though,
Waiting for order.
is beat the ever-loving hell out of this commando. If you were to shoot him, though, how would you do? Quite terribly. Alright, so we're gonna beat the ever-loving hell out of this commando. Sorry,
I'm there.
worked for me. Punch, punch, punch!
Being
There we go. Left arm destroyed. That took out his medium laser. How do you like that?
A critical
He has no problems with them apples. That's what I'm telling you, anything to play with. I know it's not. Which is why I'm devoting so much firepower into kind of ruining his night. The main purpose of this, though, actually is to panic the Orion. Because when the Orion watches his buddy explode, he will be less happy about trying to engage us. Dig, baby. Drill! Drill! Okay, I suppose I couldn't, you know, hope for 60% in all fields, but I had some hope. Ow! Despite the -2, still deadly accurate. Rum Drunk, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it. Welcome to the company. Hope you have a good time spent here with us. If you want to follow Rum Drunk's example, there is a little button down there that says follow. And when you do that, your name, along with a little, like, action of a mech shows up over there. It's pretty cool, actually. The commander was a good learned design, as you can see how many they fielded them in their power armor battalions, supporting 400-ton skeletons. Alrighty, so Urban Mech is in range. Yes, sensor lock going down. This is going to have no effect on anything because he now gets to move. Which basically ruins the point. Oh goodness! He got right behind us on that one. So I'm going to put in a little bit of effort to hopefully steal this little guy. Well, not this little guy. I have no interest in this guy at all. If I punch him, I hit for 50. If I shoot him, I might miss. And I have a 66.1% chance of accurate punchiness. Yeah, let's do it. 66.1! There we go. Left torso has gone. The pilot is now injured. And probably not having a very good day. He's unsettled.
Commander?
As you might be. 2 pips of evasion, though. Do have to keep that in mind. If I just wanted to punch him, could I circle around to his back and, you know, beat the living crap out of him? Just out of random... Oh, we could. So let's continue to do that. 66% of the time, hits 100% of the time, and there goes the core.
Mech destroyed.
One salvageable part. But now let's focus on the real problem. The true hero of this story.
All right.
As old Reliable continues to circle around the side. Now, why am I doing this? I want to hurt him, but I want to hurt him a lot. Not like one location. All over. Because the more I do this, the more panicked the pilot gets, and then eventually, hopefully, the pilot will, you know, eject. And I can work with an ejection. I can kill a pilot who's ejected. I mean, salvage, capture a pilot who's ejected. Right, that's what we're doing.
Affirmative.
Alright, please do me a favor and do not set off his ammunition. That's all I ask of you. Just not the ammunition, okay? Burst. You did the one thing I asked you not to do.
Enemy down.
All that effort. All that effort for nothing.
Successful.
There's gonna be like no salvage here. The one thing I asked him not to do. He goes right ahead and he does it. These MechWarriors, man. They got a mind that they own. It's not a good idea. Alright, so that sucks. I was hoping to have a little bit more out of that one. Yes, an Orion part. We got the whole board at least. I'll have to keep that Orion part. It was held together with spit and bubblegum. Yeah, but I wanted to take it apart and then steal it. I wanted it. I wanted the 75-ton mech immediately. How awesome would that have been to actually have a 75-ton mech under our control already? Oh, would have been lovely. Would have been perfection. But it didn't happen. For life is often disappointing.
New target acquired.
Damon Forge 01, thank you so much, man, for the subscription. Welcome to the group. Can we get a little bit of love in chat for Damon Forge now that he's joined the company? If you got the hard B, spam the hard B. Let's get a little bit of love going down. After all, this is not YouTube. You will not be banned for spamming hard Bs on Twitch. For at least they actually know how to run a streaming service. I'm sorry, YouTube, don't demonetize me. Whatever. It should have been more sturdy, just saying. A little bit. Alright, so the spider's one day away from repair, but our pilots are not injured at all. So I get to take the advantage that I was hoping to have moving into the next fight, which is higher level pilots. Yes. The trick of it is. So I don't need tactics at all. Tactics is a dumb stat. Because unlike in Rogue tactics doesn't give me anything. So
MechWarrior training.
you're not using all that much point blank range combat.
Reporting.
K-Ogre with the level up, we'll give him a little bit of gunnery. We'll give him a little bit of guts so he doesn't immediately die.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Mr.
I
Min
hear
Prime.
ya.
Actually, fully leveled up. I think we'll do a tactics shooter. Does that work out? Go with the tactics puncher. Shoot and scoot. And sure footing. Actually, not quite sure how I want to go in this direction. Because we could go with the multi-target. And actually, you seem to be leveling up your multi-target quite easily. Oh, that's only... Oh, ooh. Interesting. Can I level up twice? I cannot. So I pick up the guts for the health. Keep it proud from just immediately dying. And then move into... Ooh, -1 recoil penalty. You're not using a recoiling weapon. Who's going to be our melee pilot? We don't have one yet. However, Bubba currently does have his first level of melee punching. Although, does tactics give me +1? It does. Ooh, so you're actually already geared up to roll as a melee pilot. Let's give Moonman a little bit of that.
Training complete.
Hello, Itakout. Itakout.
Yes, Commander.
Welcome to the stream.
Standing by.
Please enjoy your time spent here, please. Complimentary donuts over by Sprog.
Standing by.
Or they used to be. Sprog, what'd you do with the complimentary donuts? Never mind. Let me punch him, boss. Well, you're going to be well primed to do it. Aha! That was a well done pun. I deserve a medal for that one. Sure footing. Shoot and scoot multi-target makes you a spammer, which I actually kind of want to see what happens. We're just going to go crazy with pilot skills on this one. Alright, successful mission. We can turn this around into yet another successful mission. B team is capture base, middle management is an assassination. We do want to take it. But I think we're going to try and spring the trap because I don't know what they're going to bring for this one. But it's a guaranteed heavy. So there's that. Give him the clamps. Alrighty, where's K-Ogre? There's K-Ogre. K-Ogre, get in here. Get in that Hunchback. I'm making it yours. For now, anyway. So I think I have like 40 tons more in my maximum before I can do something. Donuts, what donuts? Oh, I've been blaming Sprung. I've stored them in the place most secure. Indeed. Axeman and Hatchman are both in this mod. I should hope the Hatchman is, but nice to hear that the Axeman will be as well. No Berserker, sadly. So we're not getting a 100-ton nut job mech with just a giant maul of an axe running into you and smashing you over the head for maximum damage. Oof. All mechs from before 3062 should be in this? Really? All of them? That's pretty impressive. I'll look forward to blowing up Shade's Clint more often. Although I did run into the Clint last stream. So there was that. So 2 of 9 priority salvage. Obviously not a huge amount, but I'm kind of hoping for cool stuff. Want a 100-ton smasher? I have questions to ask them. Petition to revamp K-Ogre to Krog. That might get confusing with Krog and Sprog. Scarabus? What's a Scarabus? Oh goodness, we are on top of them. Hi. How you doing? So Sumire is currently in on the plot to get us killed. Alright, well, if we're already in engagement range, then bring forth the Urban Mech. Its superiority and... Actually, no, we're going to reserve. The Urban Mech needs to fire at somebody who's already been exposed. Because he has, maximum range.
What can I do for you?
You can fly, right? Yes, you can. Take a peek.
Time to fly.
Oh, you're just on the edge of sensor range. Sensor lock. Find out exactly what it is we're dealing with. Hey! Speak of the devil. It's a hatchet man.
Hey.
Okay, so we'll move the Urban Mech into a position where it can start its engagement. I mean, yes, it's first turn, so... Never mind, I was about to say first turn terrible accuracy, but we're at 82.1, so... Shoot it. Hi, buddy. Do you want to get out of your mech now? Just sort of quick. What a coinky dink. Yup. What a coinky dink. Griffin, this is kind of your show. Like, this is what Griffins do. You snipe at maximum range from on high. What kind of accuracy are we dealing with up here? Oh, I love it. It's not even a direct line of sight. Okay, it went down a little bit, but still. You have been PPC'd and then missilized, boy. What you gonna do about it? The hatchet, yes, hatchetmen have huge melee damage,
On the clock. What do you want?
which is very, very useful to use. Would like to get my large pulse laser in range. There's a reason why I brought it. It's so I can pulse people. Sadly, that is not going to happen this
Make
turn.
some bad
Next turn.
decisions at high speed.
Tap, tap.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line
Ooh, we got
this
one.
up.
See, this is why we have ultra autocannons, because normal autocannons suck. UAC-5s are great, though. The UAC-5 is just a phenomenal upgrade. It's only slightly heavier, and I'm a little disappointed. It's not. Ooh, I wonder if I could convince Bloody to take up the AC2 fires 4 times thing. Ooh. You don't got UI enabled during attacks? No. I don't mind it going away. Let him shoot. Let him missile. Bloop. Single hit on the Hunchback, but the Hunchback is designed to handle the damage. And it does it quite well. More incoming missile because they decided they really want the Hunchback dead. Still handling quite well. I think BD may have blessed this run. As can you receive? Alright, Link. Just kind of sit still until they finally decide they're actually going to pay attention to you. And keep on the barrage.
This might hurt.
A lot, hopefully. Of course, he's got the 40% damage reduction, which makes life just a little bit more difficult than it otherwise needs to be. Icarus, you shall fly.
Taking
Fly,
the
you
high
fool.
road.
The high road to the low road. And since you're moving on 7, I'm going to enlighten ourselves to what this mech is.
Sensors locked
It's a stinger. Never mind. I have no fear. So in this mod, I managed to find an Orion R which has 7 missile hardpoints. My Orion now has an MRM 80. This sounds like a brilliant strategy, and I heartily approve. Oh, he's got Inferno missiles. Interesting. Out of curiosity, is Bloody using the vanilla Inferno or, you know, proper Inferno? I believe he's using proper Inferno. He is. Okay, good. It's just an ammunition type.
Yes, Commander.
Not some sort of crazy additional weapon system that weighs way too much and deals way too little heat. I'm not salty at all, I swear. Oh, wow. This is one hell of an advanced stinger. Axle, engine, streak, missile launchers. Does not have a double XL, or not a double XL, but a double heatsink. But that's nice. We'd have a warm fight was getting cold here. Yes, this is a mean stinger. I actually like this. Stinger with twin streak 4. I mean, that right there is just a better javelin for less tonnage. Gib stinger. We'll try, but I don't think it'll survive just concentrated firepower in general. See, even our medium lasers were punching right through and getting engine crits.
Solid connection.
He's probably not long for this world. Kind of just want to send a torso him out.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I want
Commander?
enough to be able to guarantee a shot right to his CT. But I don't have it. So instead I'm going to shoot the Hatcherman. And thud. Ooh, sensors exposed. Or sensors exposed? Structure exposed.
I'm on the clock.
Alright, Bubba,
What do
kill
you
the
want?
stinger. We have to panic his friend. Wow, Bubba not on board with killing the stinger. Team points edge.
Well, who needed
Yes, this
salvage
is true.
anyways?
Kill stinger, give Hatcherman. His panic levels are critical! As they kind of should be. The man is in a mech that is not designed for frontline combat. Shadowhawk should eat a little bit of fire. Never mind, they're going to shoot the Icarus, because despite the fact that the Shadowhawk didn't move, the Icarus is closer. Should be able to kill the stinger. What I should use the Icarus to kill the stinger. Because if I use the Icarus to kill the stinger, I can use just a single shot to try and blow off his other leg, because his other leg has probably like 10 health left. Using Talik on it might be a bit much. Yeah. Oh. It'd have to be such a precise shot. Ooh, there's no way to take this thing intact. Not unless I get the Urban Mech to within mag shot range. Can I get the Urban Mech into mag shot range? That's not happening. That's very sad. That's really sad. Oh well. But blow off his army loses the hatchet. Wait, what? Is there something wrong here? This mech has 15? He's got to have a composite of some description. He's got composite. So, don't listen to the curious about the silly swords. Well, this hatchman has composite armor. Like, he has almost nothing left in his arm already. So when it comes to elusive MMOs, yeah. Why would you... See, that's what I'm saying. Why would you do this foolish thing?
Good to go.
Madman, I need you to use your small laser. If you don't mind. Is that going to be small laser? It's not small ranger. Oh, but he is guarded, so he will survive. Okay, so what I need you to do is precision strike. I know, I'm about to use precision strike on a leg. All you gotta do is 10 damage.
Got it.
Of course you didn't, Talik. No, Talik, why you gotta Apollo? Why you gotta Apollo, man?
Waiting for orders.
That was gonna be so perfect. Oh, Bubba.
What do you want?
Right, so that's not happening.
Standing by.
Unfortunately. Oh, there's so much good gear in here though. Okay, it's the XL engine, but I can sell XL engines. That wasn't me too. You fired it, you missed it. Oh. Blame the leak. Finally. See, oh, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it to shoot this guy. If I shoot him, he will die. Like, there can be no doubt of this. Alright.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I want you to see the hatchet man, honestly. That's what I truly want. Let's reserve. Let's move. Stinger now proved confident. What's the enemy got?
Commander.
Okay, the enemy has... Oh, are we on a race to the bottom? We are, okay.
I'm on the clock.
So in
What do
that
you want?
case, Rakar's gonna jump sort of down over here. And then use a single PPC
Gotcha.
to hit the head. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work.
That's a kill.
One salvageable part, because it's just too much. Blame it. I was just finishing patching my hatchment today. Do it. I want to see a stinger disintegrate into the power of Lego. Too bad you can't pick the stinger up with another mech. If I had a big enough mech.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, you're gonna move back over in this direction, because their hatchet mans are coming. And you gotta blow them up.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Alright, let the enemy move. Let them do their thing. And now K-Ogre
Orders.
can continue coming down the mountain. Oh shoot, I could have seen the target. If only I had moved slightly further.
Roger that.
I always forget that K-Ogre exists because his pilot portrait is too dark. And so it makes me think that it's already been selected. The background color thing. So, maybe I need to change that. Fire the hatchman! That's what I was hoping for!
Reporting critical hit.
Oh, did I knock out his torso as well? Okay, that was more than I was hoping for. Never mind. I'll take stingers and baby yoga. Nah. Don't give stingers that much credit. It had a flamer. Okay, we got a missile mech in back. Do I have to go to Sterner Space to find some bushwhackers? Oh, this is Master's arm. Yeah, you got his torso. With the power of this hand, just got a massive beefed up arm.
Hey.
Alright, Urban Mech. We may have, irrevocably? Yeah, irrevocably. I'll get the words up. That's what.
Engaging.
Just give me time.
Yes.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna
Waiting on
get
you,
this little
Commander.
guy. So let's go see what else is back here. Okay, so you can't even run that far. Can you get a line of sight on? You can't do that either. Alright, you're a sensor mech. Sensor scouting. A go. Blink. It's an Ostwar. Ooh, we have Ostwar parts. Wait, or do we have Otsol parts? Do you have an Ostwar or Otsol? I think it's an Otsol. Shoot. So the Ostwar is our current guaranteed heavy. That's a problem. Because that's a really good heavy. Well, okay. Not really good is a bit of an exaggeration. But as you can see, he's quite the missile mech. Barely see him in this light. Ostrak? Ooh, yes, Ostrak. That's right. That's what we have.
On the clock. What do you want?
I want you to shoot at a hatchet man who has no possible way of defending himself. Yeah, that'll do. If you could also just do me the favor of, you getting the pilot to bail.
Who needed salvage?
He's feeling a tad stressed. So many Osts. There's the Ost Scout, Ostsol, Ostwar, and Ostrak. So there's 4 Osts.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements.
Oh good, the enemy has decided to bring reinforcements.
Commander?
I hate you, Darius, so much. Words do not quite describe how much I despise Darius. Like, let me get you killed, sir. I only do that for king and country. There we go. Alright, so we killed the hatchman. No problem with
We
that.
can salvage that.
So, does Bloody have loot magnet on this, or no? Ostwar is not the original... is not original to the line, later edition. Blame nerves. It's the OSR 3C. Oh yes, the Ostion. I made a joke about the Ostion a while back.
Commander.
Alright, we gotta somehow, like, get you down here, and I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do that. There we go. So there is a path.
Good to go.
There is a pathway to getting down. No, the Ostwar was the first? I thought the Ost Scout was the first.
Come on, people. Let's
In any
make
event,
it
he's guarded,
happen.
he's entrenched. He thinks he's got us. He would be wrong. Okay, enemy action happening.
I'm here.
And now we need Moon. Oh, no, it was Moon who missed the shot. I'm sorry, Talik. I blamed you for something that wasn't your fault. Oscott, Oscar, Otsel. You will die, Talik. No, Talik's not in this mech. It's Moon. Oh my. I want that one. I want that one a lot. This is the first time. Primitive version before making the changes to the line only got revived. Cool. So this is a 65-ton heavy with streak missiles. So this is Starleague era. Light engine. It's not Starleague era.
Roger that. Firing on
Let's get some paint into it because we're going to need to put a lot into it. This is quite dangerous, actually. Talik has installed with nukes. The 4B is better. Any Talos I can get my hands on is a Talos that I want to get my hands on. Because unfortunately, I tend to burn through this game quite quickly. And so, the Talos never shows up before we're already well out of it. To be fair, the Talos showed up, like, when we were already in assaults, when it first got introduced. But,
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I want you to... Is that path being blocked by the urban mech? No, you're just on an entirely different rim. Oh, you might actually legitimately be stuck. Huh.
Let's make
That's a
some
problem,
bad
because that's a lot of
decisions at
firepower.
high speed.
4B has SLDF tech in it. So is the Crusader in this mod? It should be. If it's not, then Bloody has missed a significant mech.
minor damage, Commander. Nothing
You
to
are
see
going to
here.
take a lot
Standing
more
by.
damage by the time we're done here. Alright. Take aim. Oh, just those accuracy numbers are so gorgeous.
10-4.
It's like perfect PPC, perfect missiles. The only thing I could ask for more is greater accuracy in terms of the Crusader. I think actually Bloody was the first one to show off the Crusader, wasn't it?
Is that it?
Because he had a big stream about it, like right after we did some, right after we had a stream, and I think we raided him on that day, and he was just showing off the Crusader for the first time before anybody else had it. High ground is strong. It is very strong. Unfortunately, the Hunchback is not exactly designed with, well, long-range combat in mind. He was raided. Now I shall spend 130 C-bills and it'll go kablooey. Okay. Ooh, pulse lasers, streaks. I mean, this guy's got it all. Oh, I got hit by that, didn't I? Oh, yeah. He even went after the left arm.
I'm here.
Like a jerk. And now he's hiding from me.
Just die.
Get out of here, mech, tell us, pilot. I have no way of forcing him out of the mech. Crusader the mech are the much more important Crusader tank. I don't think any Hunchback is designed long. There is a Hunchback, it's the 4N? The one with the missile racks on the shoulders. Chargers rarely make it past their inaugural missions. Nah, the one charger lasted forever. It was amazing. Such a beautiful moment. Because it just fired into its targets over and over, and perfection was achieved. Alright, should I precision strike? It's only an AC-10. But I could probably, yeah, I could blow off the arm, but the arm's carrying a streak missile launcher. That actually might be really useful to me.
Time to die.
Okay, my hubris has cost me much pain. The mech with hip missiles. Yes, that's a Crusader. Alright, gonna launch and roll a new campaign. Good luck, Talik. Time for it to head. Alright, good night, Sprog. Thank you for joining us for this period of time. Oh good, there's a way out for him as well. It just doesn't look like one. Everybody get off the bloody mountain. We've gotta go kill somebody.
Hey, we're getting outflanked.
Incoming rear missiles. They even hit me once. That's not fair.
You got nothing.
Stop punching
hear
me.
Waiting
And Rekar, of course, the true hero of the story right now, just sort of sitting up top and just continuing to hammer this Ostwar without having to move an inch. I think Rekar has the easiest job in the company right now. Give him a Griffin and just like sit up there the entire time with ERPPCs. But these reinforcements have got to die.
Took a heavy hit there. Yes,
You really
Commander.
didn't. Stop complaining. There is no complaining anymore in this company. We outlawed it. There's rules, you see. Oh, this is such lovely accuracy. And then, of course, he proceeds to miss a significant portion of them. But we have it under control, mostly. I do need to get my back facing away from the enemy. You are way too accurate with that gun. Now our little Ost friend, who's still only going to use his medium pulse lasers instead of his much more effective streak SRMs, which would basically ignore all of the evasion that we currently have built up.
Hey,
Oh good, you actually revealed yourself to me.
locking in target.
I was kind of hoping for some major damage numbers on that one. Didn't quite valve into anything.
Waiting for orders.
We'll get Moon Moon out of here. Moon Moon, time for you to start to leave. In bit by bit hopping fashion. Oh, you're nearly dead. Fascinating. So just keep... Of course you managed to slam it. Your AC-10 shell into this other torso that still had armor on it. But he is now feeling stressed since he doesn't have much in the way of armor left.
I'm on the clock.
I can work with that. Redgar, continue your bombardment.
Acknowledge.
I think he's gonna die here. Just through crits alone. Well, we got the left arm, but we didn't quite get the crit I was expecting.
That hurt.
I was kind of hoping to just crunch his engine, because if you crit out the engine, well, at least in Rogue Tech, but if you crit out the engine without blowing up, you can do that without blowing out the center torso, you get all 5 parts.
Yikes! That hit hard.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
And Bubba, I suppose, is going to go intercept the reinforcements, since he's already in a pretty decent position to do so. And you're done. And now the Ostwar gets to respond.
They've got
Sensor
a lock on
lock.
me.
Interesting.
Orders.
Carrier, would you like to have a rebuttal all nice and prepared? And now you're dead. Apparently still not. Side torso, pilot injured.
Pulled a critical hit.
Panicking, which is always nice to see. If you only break the engine, you get the full mech. Cool. So they're also doing that in this one as well. Well, we've put 2 crits on the engine already, but we've already blown off half a torso. So if I get one more engine crit, which I might if I fire Rekgar and try and just use his holorems to try and core him out, that might work out.
That was bad.
You facing? Oh, now you're using your missiles. Jerk.
Oh boy! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Okay. Delete.
No.
If I did this, you have a fairly decent chance of survival. But also a fairly decent chance of critting.
I'll try.
LRM ammunition explosion.
Enemy down.
Of course. But if the torso is gone, you will lose 1 part of salvage. Yeah, that did not work out as well as I was hoping. Okay, I gotta get you out of here.
Right, Commander.
Back tank! Embrace, even though that doesn't actually help you. Hello, Reldex! You're actually not currently being fielded at the moment, but that'll be changing. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could spend your time here with us. We just took out an Ostwar, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, our Icarus has taken a little bit of damage and will be in the shop for not the foreseeable future, but at least the next couple of days. Hunchy just kind of tanking damage and moving on. Kagger, why don't you get in on that Talos? Ooh, the Talos is in a really nasty position. I don't quite want to do that because I'm making myself pretty vulnerable to it, but
Target.
I want to give him a little bit of love. Structure exposed from the medium laser barrage. I don't know how to get my hands on mechs in this one. In Rogue Tech, it's easy. You just throw a lot of fire in their general vicinity and or direction, and just everything dies. Let me punch you once the enemy is afraid of my one-punch powers. Well, we'll have to get you into a position where you're not currently almost dead.
Alpha strike.
Oh, and there goes the engine.
I need a new target.
By way of, you know, the entire mech exploding through an ammunition explosion. So no more Talos. We're dealing with at least 2 mechs currently in this group. Alright, at least 3 mechs in this group. Possibly 4.
I'm here.
The leak in the urban mech. Could continue to jump down the mountain. Don't really feel much pressure to have to do that. But we'll get you started to roll.
Okay.
It'll take us a little while, but look at there. That's why we have case. Yeah, our Griffin actually does have case built in, which is nice. Flames will work unless the ammunition explodes.
Commander,
Yeah.
on my way.
Just like in the last mission. Where the enemy barbecued his own mech. For no reason. Alright, what are you? I want to know the left one first. A javelin. 10A? Is that a primitive javelin? Kind of makes me think that it's a primitive javelin. No, it's a LRM javelin. Which is pretty terrible. Not gonna lie.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Let's go find out what the other one was.
Let's make some bad decisions. at
Oh,
high
you are
speed.
much more dangerous. Okay. Let's deal with you first, because, well, I can't see the target. It's nice to see that you can miss 70% so easily. In this mod, I find fire does work, but ammunition blows up a lot easier. Legging for 3 parts of salvage is easier for me. More reliable, you can headshot, yeah, but find the percentage though. A coil melee griffin.
Yes, Commander.
Yup. Life is about to be pain. So RogueTech is adopting the same heat system as this mod is, or they had started adopting it at about the same time.
Waiting for orders.
So you will see similar results between the 2 mods. Although RogueTech and this mod have not implemented the checks to that heat system, but that's an argument for another day. May as well put some pressure down on top of the javelin. Every little hit can hurt. Should I do an early start? Depends. Do you feel like spending 10 minutes just to get to the enemy? Okay, something people tend to think is just a waste of tonnage until I am myself. Yeah, I had a rack mech that had case installed, and the entire half of the mech went up, which was quite hilarious.
Hey.
Case is very important if your mech is sent to run ammunition.
You're here.
Technically, I suppose it's also. I'll say no. Case is also kind of important if you're trying to build a Gauss mech, but I tend not to use it. Because generally Gauss rifles seem to be more stable than ammunition, just when it comes to, you know, detonating and knocking out the entire universe. Oh, hi, little javelin. Let me get this straight. Oh, wow, you do 40 damage on a punch. Holy crap.
Know who's dumb for having all the armor?
The melee percentages in this mod are so different from how it works in RogueTech. In RogueTech, they really kind of don't want you to do melee early on. They work so hard to remove it as an option for you. 10 rounds to enemy contact becomes 25 rounds to enemy contact. Thunderbolts! Oh no, never mind. Thought for a moment that was what I was dealing with. And Rickar. Oh, Rickar just has an easy open shot of the javelin. Can I get you an easy open shot on a very vulnerable and incredibly deadly Griffin? No. I'll multi-target. You and you. And much love to everybody.
Multiple targets.
Come on, crit, 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 crit. Didn't crit as well as I was hoping. That came close.
That's a miss.
Yeah, urban starts they're funny and they're memey for about 15 minutes and then they become just annoying. 30 damage of coil. Ow. The pain.
Commander.
Kyogre. Kyogre can actually get a shot in this one. Nice.
On my way. Double time.
Please provide completely unaimable
Copy that.
medium laser disco. Never mind, you managed to hit him twice. On a 9%. I know I shot 8 times, but still. Quite beautiful. Javelin pushing away, trying to get some distance now. I think he's realized he's screwed.
I'm here.
And Talik can get a shot if it just moves around. The Griffin. Beautiful. So now we get to provide even more fire support.
You
Boop.
say so.
Solid hits all around. Oh yeah, I might do that another time. I'm on lab. But enjoy your first mission of the restart and after that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Carting around this current urban mech is kind of bugging me.
Waiting for orders.
Like I knew what I was asking when I requested it, but still. Alright, a little bit of love and some
Here
tenderness.
we go.
Good hit. I kind of never expect the Icarus to actually touch anything, so it's always a decent shot whenever he manages to nail something. How are you doing? Okay, you have an open torso. This works for me.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I want you to sort of move-ish to the side.
All right, let's get
Then
down
you're
to
just
it.
gonna ram a whole bunch of firepower. Where is that coil, actually? It is indeed arm-mounted. You're gonna target his shoulder. You're gonna blow that sucker sky high. That didn't quite work, but thank you for trying. We're reliable, getting some counter missile battery. Wait till you find a large coil and get to 250 damage with this. Trying Word of Blake. I believe Word of Blake has a chance of getting lambs, if that is of interest to you. Not you, but in fact you.
Gotcha.
Static source is open. Senses impaired. And there goes the coil explosion.
Reporting.
Right arm gone, but the torso still intact.
Orders.
That's very useful to me. Because if the center torso is still intact, or if the side torso is still intact, I can still get 5 parts. If you know I kill the pilot.
Firing.
Decent crits on the standard engine and the cooling.
That's going to hurt.
Bail out pilot. Yes! He bailed out of a completely intact Griffin. Are the charges gonna, wait, what? So that's a completely intact Griffin. And all it cost me was some armor and all reliable. So that's under control.
Hey.
So we're up to 58 minutes, okay. Urban Mech, however, has also lost a target, so I suppose that is another cost that we haven't quite fully grasped yet. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think this mod has loot magnets, so it's not really going to be getting 2 Griffins.
Commander.
They one salvageable part. Wait, what? Really? But he bailed.
Got it.
Why are we only getting one salvageable part from a pilot who bailed from a mech that only lost his arm? I feel robbed. Oh, it's a fire bee. That's
On
adorable.
the clock. What do
I'm
you
gonna blow it
want?
up, but that's adorable.
All
Hello,
right,
little fire
let's
bee.
get down to it.
Yeah, that's adorable.
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
I need you to be a little bit more adjusting of his attitude and quick. Yes. The mech was willing to attack. It should say 5 parts or at least 4. Well, if it's anything like Rogue Tech, you can knock the arm off of a mech and it will not affect your salvage chance. Yeah, so that's not normal. That's very not normal. Trouble. And I can't see it with the Griffin. So life is about to be pain. They're also the friend. Good luck.
Knowledge.
Well, there may be some expensive repairs are coming. It makes 2 rocket truck. Yeah, rocket mechs they're fairly common for lower end forces like pirates, which we're fighting. So, Kyogre, of course, an awful shot. I will attempt to blow his leg off. See if that helps.
Locking on.
Gotta love it when the game freezes up like that. Enemy round. My turn.
What now?
Talik, can you please show a little bit of happiness in the fact that you're not getting shot at?
Regret this.
And road taker won't affect the salvage knocking arm off unless you set it to 8 parts salvage to make a mech. Oof. See, sir, I am not a masochist. That's too much even for me. Ow, stop punching my left arm. That's where my big gun is. I got the gun in the special loot box. I would like to shoot you. I just don't want to get shot back at. Oh, there's a second Telos. Oh, that's pretty useful, actually. I'll give it a chance to be simple, but I think you're going to get shot at a lot. All your rockets are on this arm, right? They are. Go for that.
Firing on target.
Okay, not quite what I was looking for. But you tried. My starting portrait was Yang with the shades on. Alright, here they come. Oh, God. So many rockets. I still have armor, apparently.
My coffee and I'm fucking angry.
So, yeah, I've got a decent amount of armor left. Holy crap.
Commander?
Gagger, do I deal with this incredibly annoying problem? Actually, no, I should probably move Bubba first.
I'm on the clock.
Just to get him back under control in terms of stability problems. So we can back off a little bit. But I do want to make sure that I have my front facing towards both these guys. In fact, leading with my right a little bit. So hi, you're not really dangerous anymore, but you do have a PVC.
Attitude adjustment coming right
Wow.
MechWarriors.
Never mind, Tex got it.
Show 'em what you got.
I'm legally
Oh, reliable is
obligated
reliable once more.
to complete
It's
my kill.
alive, I suppose is the best way to put it. Hi, Talos. You are so gorgeous. Oh, reliable, about to take even more. They want him bad. But they can't have him because he's mine. Kyogre.
Commander.
Let's get in there. Let's beat the other crap out of a javelin. Now, why the javelin, you may ask? Because the javelin provides moral support. We want him to have no support at all. So if the javelin's dead, I can more easily kill other pilots. Precision strike. Where actually is that missile launcher? Please tell me it's on the left side. It's not. It's on the right side, isn't it? It is on the right side. Alright, just blow off half of the mech.
Firing on target.
There we go. That's a left torso out. Unfortunately, energy weapons don't generate any stability problems. Being alive is reliable. This is true.
Standing by.
This is very true. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of PPCs. Speaking of PPCs, provided free of charge to the javelin with an open center torso. Oh. Whenever it pauses, I assume that they're rejecting or the mech is about to explode. Because I'm a blade of light, it makes sense. What? Alright, Talik, you get a shot. You do not. Continue your little sprint that we're having you do. Gotta make the urban mech a little exercise, otherwise they get too fat and they become urban lords. And nobody wants it when an urban mech becomes an urban lord, right? I do have a Talus in this mod. It's quality, UX5 with 20 SRMs. Ooh, that sounds nasty. Although a little bit eclectic.
I just dropped my coffee.
Because
and
the
I'm fucking
UX5 and the SRMs don't seem to combine well. That's like it's bad, I'm just saying. I'm interested in the way in which it was designed
Coordinates received.
from a hyper efficiency standpoint. Okay, that was worthless. We get it. We missed. You can stop rubbing it in now. More fire on the Hunchback. Accurate fire at that. In fact, some actually looked like a miss and managed to hit the old reliable.
System hold.
Got decent spread of mech, including a 50-ton Huron warrior. By Urban Lord, you mean an inputs and its improvements.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I want Kyogre to continue to try and blow up a very annoying javelin. Dear God, 15%. Redgar, where are you?
Commander?
Okay, Redgar's not going to be able to hit
On
that.
the clock.
Bubba,
What do you want?
go blow it up. These are the orders I give to you as your supreme leader,
All right.
commander,
Let's get
and
down
all
to
around
it.
god. Considering, of course, in fact, that you are the player insert character. There we go. No more javelin. Boom. No more Chinese laundry.
I'm legally obligated to
Yeah, they
inform
don't
you
combine
of
well.
paper
I want an
kill.
LB5 or an LB10. I will be using UX5 to help with the long-range poke as the closest. Yeah, LB10 would be nice. Although,
Standing by.
if they're artificially nerfing LB5s again, which I suppose not nerfing, because they make the LB5 better than it is.
Kicking it.
I wonder how they'll do it. And Kyogre, it's time to get into a duel with the Talos.
Affirmative.
Say hi and open wide.
Roll for that.
The solid damage, structure exposed. Pilot hopefully will not be super happy about this.
Go time.
And Talik continuing his sprint all the way down to town.
Going as fast as I can.
Unfortunately, that's not particularly quick.
Commander?
Okay, you can hopefully avoid getting shot at by flying.
Time to fly.
And then sensor locking to make him less accurate, because sensor locking is a very aggressive
I've got a
maneuver these days.
sensor lock.
I've never actually used an LB5, so
On the
I wonder how
clock.
useful
What
it
do
would
you
be.
want?
Yes, stand in front of him. Very much in
Alright,
front.
Let's get down to it. One attitude adjustment coming right up.
Okay, a solid hit. He is feeling unsettled.
Orders.
Kyogre shall maneuver further around, hopefully to get in even into his back. That'll
Good
do.
to go.
How much armor do you got back there? Not a lot.
Firing.
Doubling it.
Enemy
That was
down.
not the plan. That was very much not the plan. Victory was achieved, but at what cost? Why would you ever use an LB5 when an LB10 and 20 exists? Tonnage. I mean, 8 tons versus 11 tons. Sure, it's a 3-ton difference, but sometimes 3 tons matters. But yeah. The AC5 series in tabletop is okay, but not great. Majesty likes us more. We made additional amounts of money. The Icarus is going to need some repair time. Other than that, everybody picked up some decent kills. Quite proud of them. Give me lasers, I use them. What were you expecting? I wanted to take it intact. Alright, we could ER small laser with a plus 20% crit. That might actually be pretty useful. Streak SRMs. Heatsink prototype double. Okay. Experiment. They are 1 slot for 6 heat. That's pretty interesting. I might be able to use them. There is no interesting kit on the other hand. I wonder if these actually will fit into the standard. They won't. Alright, so probably want to grab a streak 4. I guess I could grab that. Start stacking a few of them. Or flamers. Start going in to try and cook mechs. Actually kind of like that idea. Let's lean into the flamer aspect a little bit. How much is that going to give me? 20 heat? Bit by bit. Cataphracts are a lot of fun. Piece here and a piece there. I built a cataphract with 3 LB5s. It was pretty effective, to be honest, with the max armor. And 5.8 with good ECM and AMS. So that reminds me of Ilya Murman's cataphract, which is 3 AC, or what, 2 AC5s and an AC10? Or something like that? 2 Firebeat parts, a Hatchetman part, which is lovely because that was the only Hatchetman part we were able to get. And then they wasted it on improved jump jets, but we got an Inferno ammo for our SRMs. This could be the start of the end. We need to get ourselves a missile mech. We don't have one. I mean, we have a missile mech, but a single LRM-20, the ERPPC is probably a little bit more important to it. Shouldn't be all that long, though, in order to repair our Icarus. I anticipate we'll be able to get another mission by the end of the month, which is like a week away. So we're going to put a cut in here for the YouTube people. So while I do my spiel, make sure that you say goodbye to the YouTube people. Don't worry, we're going to continue to be streaming for a while longer, but we chomp up the stream nice and easy and then release it onto YouTube over the course of, well, the next several days. So if you want to see it in all of its beautiful, glorious glory, then you're also going to want to check on by our YouTube channel, but you can find out below. By the way, if this is the first time you're following, do hit the follow button so you can get notifications whenever we go live. So for the YouTube's people, not the Twitch people, see YouTube, I do things for you too. I mean, you don't hear about the stuff I do for Twitch because it happens off camera, but anyway, so to the YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tyrak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see notifications every single time that I release one of these videos, make sure that you press that little bell icon and then you select the all notifications and all the rest of that. Yeah, it's getting weird, boring, and annoying. I understand as well. And I'll see you all in the next episode.